Welcome to a fairly special episode of David's Gadgets and Gizmos. Today, as you see, I have a brown box sitting upon my bed, probably getting it kind of nasty because it was sitting outside where it's raining. So the ground's kind of wet. It's something I ordered, just came in like 10 minutes ago, maybe. So today we're going to be opening it up. I would like, a cameraman here today. However, this was kind of short notice, so that can't really happen. Oop, I missed because I'm trying to look at myself through the camera. Alright, let's see here. This is a lot of tape. Alright. Switching hands. There we go. Not super concerned about that because it doesn't look like it goes all the way through the box. Alright, here we go. Oh, I see stuff. And that stuff is cables, a stand, and a monitor. This is the BenQ BL2711U. It is a 4K 27-inch monitor. It is IPS, has 4 millisecond response time and 10-bit color with 100% sRGB coverage. It's pretty cool. It's also fairly reasonably priced, but that may vary depending on where you live. So we've got a stand for it right here. Well, or part of it, part of the stand. Just gonna set that on my sheets, which I probably now need to change because this box was again dirty. Quite an assortment of cables. Oh boy, DVI. I'm not going to use that. Here's the actual base. Put my knife over back here. Alright, and the monitor itself. This is going to be awkward, but we're going to do this one-handed. Like the professional I am. I'm just going to flip the whole box up in the process as well, while giving the best angles. Alright. I'm not sure what I just achieved, other than nothing, but... Alright, here we go. Here's the actual panel itself, still covered in this protective plastic. This is a refurbished unit, because... in my mind, a lot of the time, refurbished stuff's better because if it had any problems to begin with, they've been fixed, hopefully. Also, it was cheaper. So yeah, that's probably more of the reason. It was, being that it's a refurbished unit, it wasn't packaged quite the same way as it would have been normally. However, this was in a very dense, like, I don't know, not really bubble wrap, but like a bubble tube, almost. This stuff. It was in this stuff, which is very... that's pretty snug, and it fit very snugly in it, so I'm not too concerned about damage at all. Here's the entire monitor, completely assembled. This comes in 3 pieces. You've got the panel itself, this arm right here with a convenient cable management hole, which this does swivel, the whole thing, and this very well constructed base, actually. So this just slots in, and then you kind of twist it to lock it in place. There's a little screw on the underside that you tighten to keep it from just falling off. That would be horrible. And then the panel itself attaches with a plate around back here. Alright, right here, this plate, there's little hooks on the top of this plate that the monitor slides onto, and then you press this little button to actually be able to slot the bottom in, and then 2 other hooks kind of lock in down there. So that's how that works. There you go, it says refurbished product. Oh, focus. Yep. And it does have an HDMI 2.0 only port, which is convenient if you want to use HDMI rather than DisplayPort, because there are reasons to do that. I guess if you were going to use an Xbox in 4K, you'd want the HDMI 2.0 rather than DisplayPort. So here's the best part of this entire thing. I'm not sure what this is here for, but the peel. You can see my knuckle in the reflection. No, there's a speck of something. Alright, whatever. Nonetheless, let's get this thing hooked up on my desk over here and see how it looks. Here's the monitor. I just set it to the standard Windows 10 logo just so you can have some reference for how it looks. It's extremely crisp and clean with the 4K 10-bit. Let's go ahead and talk about some I/O on this. As you can see, we've got headphone out, which I always use because I don't really use speakers frequently. 2 USB ports here, which those are powered by a USB Type B to Type A that runs to your computer. And then around the bottom here, at the far cable is the power cable with a little rocker switch to turn it on or off, and then you actually tap these buttons on the front to go through their very easy to use menu, BenQ's easy to use menu. Let's see, more features down here. We've got DVI, HDMI 1.4, HDMI 2.0, DisplayPort 1.2, the USB Type B connection to power the hub, and 2 more USB ports, which I'm currently using. And then the monitor does obviously pivot. It does rotate. You can lean it forwards and lean it back. You can't really see this while I'm doing it right now, but then it goes lower. It will definitely be my new daily driver monitor. That's why I made the purchase. Hopefully this helps some other people to make a decision on buying a 4K monitor. Anyways, that's all the time we have for right now. If you like this video, do that. If you dislike it, do that. And as always, subscribe.